Hey guys, my name is Catherine and welcome to my channel. And today I thought, kind of spur of the moment, I wanted to film a video of me going and volunteering today. I'm in my backyard right now because I'm just taking my dog out before I leave. But I really like watching, I don't know, people like volunteering or like just kind of more vloggy type things. Like trying to find a routine that you look forward to every single week is so important. And basically the routine that I've made is the place that I go and volunteer at, they have volunteers that go and they turn out, which basically means that each dog has to be let out twice a day to play. They let the dogs out more than that to like potty and stuff like that. I'm doing the evening shift today, me and a couple other people. Last week what I did, I am obsessed with boba tea, and there's this really good and unique local place that's like 10 minutes from the dog shelter, and so I go get boba after, and then it's in like a little area with like stores like Barnes and Noble and Home Goods and things like that. And I've been obsessed with reading lately, so last week after I got volunteered and I felt great about that, and then I got my boba, and then I went around to the different stores and just kind of had a me Friday. And so I want to do that again today and bring you guys along with me. This is my dog, by the way, definitely not a Greyhound. Her name's Lola. Here you go. I just took her out and gave her a treat, and I always give her a kiss when I leave. Love you, Lola. Okay, I have arrived to the Greyhound shelter. So I'm out with my first dog that I'm taking out. So since they have 4 different yards here, and you either take out dogs by yourself or with one other person, and if you're by yourself, then you only can take basically 1 dog per person just for safety reasons. But I'm taking out Trey, the first dog, and what we do is there's a timer here. There's a timer, so we set it so that way we know we are on schedule and all the dogs are out the same amount of time, and that we're done within an hour and a half, because there are like over 30 dogs here. So it's been like pouring down rain like crazy over the past week, which, Seattle, it's not surprising, but it's like an extreme amount. And there's like such large puddles here, and it's like abnormally large. Oh, I just realized there's like poop right there, and I hope I didn't step on it. It's the fun part of this job. But hi Trey, do you want to say hello? He's been a little more shy, this guy. Trey! Yeah, he's obviously, they all have their different personalities. This guy's a bit more to himself, which is fine. So I'm gonna clean up the poop that's like right by the door so I don't step on it. This is Luke. Hi, Luke. He's already trying to jump on me. So, do you want to say hi? He's very interested in my shoes. Hi. Hi, Lukey. Hi. 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 He's a very pretty white with some cream coloring. Oh, no jumping. No jumping. So this is one of the yards. It is so muddy. Like, I normally will walk over there and hang out with the dogs and clean up poo and stuff, but like they're like proper puddles. Okay, and as you can see, Luke just got a spurt of energy. Hi, Luke. Hi. Oh, just no jumping. No. Oh, you're muddy. All right, the next dog we have is Miss Cleo. This is her. I know she's a bit more calm. I hope I don't jinx it. And so I can get you in a shot with me and you won't jump on my face. The reason she has this muzzle on is because she can get a little bit nippy though, and so in the instructions you have to have the muzzle on her, and whenever they're out in pairs they have to be muzzled just because they have really delicate skin and to be extra safe. The thing with the shelter is they take in retired racing greyhounds, so they specialize in greyhounds. And the reason why I like coming here is because I used to own or have an Italian Greyhound, so like the small version. And most states now, like almost every single one, has banned racing, greyhound racing, which is great because it is really bad and unethical for dogs. But now that there's a lot less states that do greyhound race, they have more mixes now. So Cleo, she definitely has some like terrier in her because she has like that wiry coat that is not normal for greyhounds to typically have. And so she definitely has a greyhound body, but her coat is very like terrier-like. It's very wiry. Do you want to say hi? Say, what is this? So, as you can tell, it's very like wiry. But they definitely get dogs like Washington State, where I'm at. They don't have greyhound racing, and so they definitely get a lot of dogs now from other states and from international, and dogs are definitely like sighthound family, but they're not greyhounds for sure. Hi. You're so cute. Okay, so the next lady we have is Sarah. Now, as you can tell, Sarah definitely doesn't look like a greyhound at all. So I think she's probably like a pit bull mixed with some sighthound, greyhound, or another kind of sighthound. What are you up to, Chai? Or not Chai, that's the last dog I had. Ooh, oh my gosh, do you see that? I already had multiple dogs jump on me and it's extremely muddy out here. Sarah! Hi. Oh, it ran right into me. Normally they avoid you and they go around you, but she went straight into my leg. I'm also feeling water go in my shoe, so that's great. Jeez, I was not expecting that. Hi, Miss Crazy. Okay, she's definitely more into sniffing than getting pets from me. So some of these guys, like AJ here, have hurt legs because, as you can see, greyhounds have very like fragile bones, and when racing, like they run so fast, it's not uncommon to see dogs here with fractures in their legs, broken bones, or even having to have some amputations, which is sad, but you know, they take care of them here. And when they have casts like this, we just do leash walk so that we make sure that they do not go really quickly and that we just have them take it easy. So yeah, and this guy, AJ here, she is, or he, I'm not exactly sure to be honest, but this is a brindle color where it's the brown with like the black throughout speckled, and I really like this coloring. All right, well that concludes my time volunteering with the greyhounds. I know it's quite dark outside, but hopefully this light will help. But yeah, basically we got done pretty quickly today. We had more people than usual. Normally we have less people than we want to, but today we had 5, which is the ideal amount. And so now it is like just after 6 p.m. on a Friday night, even though it feels so much later because it gets dark so early now. Thank you, daylight savings time. But I'm going to go to Boba, which is a really good local boba place, and I want to get their white chocolate matcha. Their matcha comes from Japan. And then around there, I'm really into reading and I want to see what books there are, but I probably shouldn't buy any because I have so many books that I need to read. I got my drink. I got the ceremonial white chocolate matcha. It's so beautiful and I'm obsessed with this drink. It is so good. I wanted to show you guys the ombre before I stir it in. And now I'm just gonna walk around. I'm in Home Goods and I am in one of my favorite sections, the dog section. And the dog sweaters are just so cute. They have like Christmas ones. Okay, this is a total impulse buy, but I think I'm gonna get this blanket. It has different dogs on it, including greyhounds. Look at that. And they're dressed in like little wintry outfits. So, and this kind of looks like a white version of my dog. This book I got on my Kindle, and I'm gonna try to read it soon, but I keep seeing this book everywhere and it just makes me want to go and read it. Also, Colleen Hoover's my favorite author right now. I've read a lot of her books. I've read November 9. I've read Maybe Someday. What else? I think that's it out of all these books that I read, but she's written a lot of books. This is only some of them. This one I'm planning to listen to in the car. I've heard really good things about this. Someone rated her favorite Colleen Hoover books on a TikTok, and this was her favorite. I did, though, read this recently, and oh my gosh, this was so good. If you like thriller and romance books put into one, you will like this book. This was insane. I did not expect that ending. Definitely recommend it. Kind of debating this book. I like murder and thriller books, and it's about a girl who watches a podcaster, and the podcaster's into like crime and all this, and then that podcaster goes missing, and so the girl who's like the listener decides to use her skills that she's learned on the person's podcast to help find her, if that makes sense. So debating if I should get this. It's a hardcover, which I normally don't like to get because they're way more expensive, and they're not, I don't know, annoying to travel with, I guess. So I'm debating. If you've read it, let me know. If you're into thrillers, I highly recommend this book, especially if you like it. It's set in like nature and the wilderness. The main character is a biologist, and she works on conservation programs. Really liked this book. It was like my favorite book I've read in the past few months. And it's a series, and they just came out with a new part 2 to it, so I'm really excited to read it. I already have this book. Also really like this author as well. This book was so-so, but this book was insane. I really liked this book. And I just got this one, which is the newest one. And I also have this one, but I have yet to read it. Okay, so I'm making one last pit stop before I go home, and it is at Target, and I found the Christmas section, and I was not planning on getting anything because it's like, well, I guess it's approaching. It's November, but I love Christmas. I'm one of those obsessed Christmas people, and I saw this guy. As you saw earlier, I have a poodle, but then the snout looks like a Greyhound snout. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's like combining my favorite dog breeds. So I had to get it. It's like literally $3. And then the other one is this kind of not Velcro, but like that wool felt, that's the word, felt teacup. I am obsessed with tea, all kinds of teas. And this tea cup looked really, really cute. So they're $3 each. And I thought, why not? So I was good, and I did not get any books in Barnes & Noble because I do not need any more. I need to catch up on my reading. And yeah, well, that's it for this video. Sorry I forgot to make an outro, but after this I just headed home and had dinner. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.